Uh, where is... I feel like I've left something. No, it's fine. Because those are over there. Which means I can pull this here. And actually start. Okay. There we go. I keep forgetting how loud this game is, or not. This one... Yes, because we didn't do, like, any of the side quests. Incorrect, we did Heart of Ice, just because that one was easy. So then that's perfect to jump into Harley Quinn's Revenge. Needless to say that this takes place after the events of the main game,
I'm in. Any news, Barb?
No. He's been gone 2 days. I'm worried. You know what he's been like since...
I'll find him.
I hope you're right.
Harley Quinn's preparing for some kind of siege. What's she planning?
Find Batman and get the hell out of there, okay?
Don't worry, Barb. It's me, remember?
You sound just like him.
You left me to die. You left me to die. You left me to die. Me to die. You left me.
Who the hell is this loser?
All right.
Robin, kill him!
Let me see if I can remember how to play Robin. Okay. So I'm gonna have no upgrades because I also still need to upgrade Robin for this stuff, and I can explain that a little bit later. Robin mostly plays the same aside from a couple of gadgets that he has. Something that this DLC actually does a really good job of showing up.
I'm trying to think here.
Does it hurt?
Shut your stupid mouth. You're just lucky I need you later.
Kick this open. The gentle one.
Barb, I found the missing cops. Quinn's got them.
Any sign of Bruce?
Negative. I'm gonna keep looking. Harley's telling the cops she's got some sort of plan for them. They'll be safe for now.
Be careful.
This'll end okay. I promise.
You think? He's not been the same since... He won't even talk about Talia or Joker.
We'll help him once we find him. It's all we can do.
I don't know if the game's just loud or he's mixed loud.
The GCP storm this place. You'll all get killed.
Really?
There should be a collectible.
Don't
Yep.
think so.
You're crazy.
No?
Morning.
You may want to remember that.
So, okay. First off, let me make sure that this is... Let me lower that a little. A little bit more. 1, 2, 1. He is mixed like incredibly loud, and I don't know why. This is at least like probably gonna be the best spot that I can do this. Aside from the different way that he holds his shurikens, where he holds it to the left instead of far to the right like Batman does. There's also nice touches like how these robots were by Wonder City, but now they've been repurposed since Harley's kind of just ransacked the rest of the
Brought on by the violent death of a loved one. My doctor tells me they might trigger uncontrollable bouts of guilt or acts of extreme random violence. Too bad for him.
You know that.
The Voltron got what was coming to him.
Shurikens are batarangs. Remote control shurikens, batarangs. Snap Flash are different.
Kill you for that.
Zip Kick
For my Joker.
works similar to a grapple, but it pulls you towards the enemies instead, which is a small difference, but makes him a lot... It makes Robin a lot more fun to me. And the Bullet Shield, which has its own uses and specialties. I'm trying to remember what I was supposed to do here.
You heard from Harley? Probably still crying. She'd better get over the boss soon. She's turning into a liability.
And what? You thinking of taking over?
Maybe.
That I'd like to see.
You think I can't do it?
Oh yeah? And what's your gimmick? Freeze is a crazy scientist who's got that freeze... Robin! He's here!
So Snap Flash is on him now. Keep track of where he is. In the middle. So Snap Flash is a controlled delay explosion on top of the enemy. You have to keep track of where the enemy is specifically though, because it doesn't tell you where the Snap Flash is. You get specifically 3 per fight and they reset sometime throughout this. They're really good for crowd control. I like them a lot better than the Explosive Gel. Robin also has his own symbol. I like them a lot more than the Explosive Gel and the Shock Gadget. Mostly because of the ability that you get just a lot more control over it. And as long as you're able to keep track of where that enemy is or what they're doing, that can help you a lot more than that REC can.
Yeah, well, now she's crazier.
That's mostly just used for this. That's to compensate for Robin not having a line launcher.
Doubt it. Revenge-driven plan. Tried something like that.
That is a good point. We should get a plan together. Work out how to get the hell out of this place if things turn bad.
Distracting tactic.
Look out! Robin!
Aw, now they're all on edge. Oh well.
What's wrong? You too scared to fight? Get over here and fight me!
Oh, now you see me in there. There was also a vent takedown. Also, because Robin comes with a few fixed upgrades, you're gonna see a lot more of the upgrades that I purposely avoided in the hard mode playthrough. I don't remember specifically which upgrades he does have, but he does have a lot. It's like a base assumption of like about 10 or so upgrades. Bullet Shield. Bullet Shield can take a select amount of damage from fire for a while, up until the point where it will kind of... It can only take it for a bit. It's also useful for getting around steam. In the upper left, you can... On the upper left, you can see the durability of the shield for a bit.
Hello? Whoever you are.
What's up? I'm scared to face.
Robin, he's here!
It's too late.
Easy. The bullet shield mostly feels like a gimmick for kind of that very specific situation, but there's actually a lot of places that you can make good use of it. You just have to be kind of smart about it.
Harley's overreacting. Batman came through here earlier, and now he's ours.
Yeah, but what if some other hero comes to save him?
What, like that kid he works with? I'm not scared of no kid.
Robin, he's here!
Maybe you should be scared of that kid. He's not like the other one. That requires an REC. I do not have. Also cannot go through down here. Also, this seems to be destroyed in a very specific way. So I got confirmation that Batman came from this way.
Can't get through this way. Welded the door shut.
Top of that also having been moved. That was exploded. This is the way back. Well, somewhat. This place... Remember that this was the part that I got... Because that was the way in. That was the way that Batman came through. It's the enemy placement that got me... I think I've only been through this about 2 to 3 times. And the one time I did that was like a long time ago. Yeah, here it is. Yeah, because the thing that distracts me, the thing that always throws me off about this is that this was destroyed and it looks similar to the one that you came from, but you had no way of coming through here. Because you have no line launcher, you have no ice grenades, so you can't possibly have come through this way. So then I wonder what happened to those.
Go on, pick it up.
No way, man. That thing's dangerous. You saw it. What? You afraid of a little electric shock?
Don't do it. He's screwing with you.
No, I'm not.
I knew it.
Last guy who tried to pick up that belt got 50,000 volts running through him.
Screw you. You pick it up.
No way. That thing's dangerous.
Mooks.
Some kind of smoke.
Smoke dissipated. One, two, knockout.
Tim, what's going on? Have you found him?
Tim Drake. Congratulations, tricked you. It was in media res 2 days earlier. I was too
Just keep the damn site covered. I don't want that mad woman getting out of there.
I was too focused on breaking his back.
Harley Quinn.
I could use a different
How'd
B
you
word, but I
guess?
know that I can't say blowing
Her
out.
goons ambushed my guys and dragged them towards the steel mill. We can't get close.
I'll handle it. You sure? You know she blames you, right? Could be a trap.
Fall back and stop anyone else getting hurt. I'll handle the rest.
So, we are now 2 days before. Presumably the rest of Arkham City. You don't really get to go around too much here. Repairing the bridge. There's still some of the stuff around the central tower, but other than that, it seems like a good number of the Arkham City stuff has been kind of taken down already at this point. So the last real big kind of holdout is Harley and her location.
You look terrible. I know you blame yourself.
Don't. It wasn't your fault.
When this mess is cleared up, we need to talk about that other problem. Remember?
So, that other problem, people were theorizing for a very long time what that could possibly mean. Now that Arkham Knight's been out, it is kind of... I can somewhat assume that the implication there is the, Joker disease. Haha, by the way, I still don't have any of my upgrades.
We just get this done and get the
On top of that,
I'm freezing here.
there are no Riddler challenges. However, those balloons still count as collectibles. There's also another set of collectibles somewhere. I can't remember which ones they were.
Still here, still freezing my ass off.
But basically, you're only in this section, like, here, for this part. But they still kind of gave you a lot to do. They gave a lot of stuff that's kind of, at least visually different. There's a lot of guard chatter. And there's also a good number of collectibles that you can still kind of find. So even though this DLC is pretty small and there's not really a lot to do in terms of an open world, they still give you a lot of stuff to kind of go back and hunt for.
So freaking cold.
Since a lot of it is just the amusement mile again, a lot of it is just kind of like more dilapidated, those slight touch-ups. They didn't really need to add or change a lot.
Before someone thinks to give us.
They didn't really have to change or add a lot necessarily, since they just used this part of the map again. But there's still enough here that like you can tell that some distance and time has passed. Let me.
Never liked cops.
Like there's a bunch of different graffiti. A lot of the Joker stuff had kind of been repainted over with black and red. Harley's name just around there. Seeming like her own iconography. It's not necessarily a lot, but it's still enough to kind of confer. It's enough to infer that one, Harley is mourning, but she is still kind of working on her own branding in a sense. Like she's not just taking over Joker's colors in her own thing. Like she's doing her own thing with a prominently black and red. A lot of stuff is still in memoriam of Joker, and still has like that certain Joker aesthetic to it, but it's still clear effort has been put in to make it visually distinct, or at least distinct enough that it does seem more than just like a palette swap. Like this is Harley's own doing in her own way. Did I forget that? Oh no, I just have to get in here. And what better way than doing that than allowing you to enter in through the last part where you fought in the amusement mile. Because you don't need to go through the giant tower anymore. Nor do you need to go underground. So we're gonna ignore that officer for 5 seconds. Balloon here. Joker doll baby. Specifically to Scarface. Bunch of negative tests.
Please!
Warning, tests may result in false positive.
Someone, help!
And you still have the exact one here. Oh, those are also still around that you can get an achievement for. There's no Riddler stuff anymore, because the assumption is that it was deleted. Not deleted. The assumption with Harley Quinn's Revenge is that you've done the Riddler stuff, so he's not really there pushing you to do this stuff, but the collectibles are still around. Will you shut up?
There's one of the cops.
Hello.
Please, you don't need to do this! Sure, we don't. Batman!
I missed? I missed? Uh-oh. For context, because you're probably going to see a little bit of weird stuff. Oh, no. Oh, no, because I did the upgrades at the end of my last part. Never mind. I thought I wasn't going to have my upgrades for this. Put that away. That's enough. Is that them all? Where are the controls? The controls were here. So let me actually, can I double check? I don't think I can check my upgrades. So whatever upgrades I have from, I think I got the straight combat upgrades because those are
You're
ones that I
safe.
would need for the
Am I glad to see
challenges.
you?
What
if I
happened?
did them.
Where are the others?
We were ambushed. They dragged us outside the still mill and beat the crap out of us. These bastards dragged off the others and brought me here.
I'll find them. Wait here. Hide.
You okay? Don't want to talk? No problem. I'll just be waiting here.
Now it's my favorite part where I get lost in a steel mill again. Or not. I think I've only... I do not remember the last time I played through... I do not remember the last time I played through this. Oh... Wasn't this when... The cops was ambushed...
Thanks. I thought they were gonna kill me.
Yeah, because that was locked, and that was locked. I assume I have to go back out, and then... Yes.
The now condemned Arkham City site, which just weeks after those fateful events that rocked all of Gotham, is in chaos once again. Minutes ago, I saw Batman himself talking to Commissioner Gordon of the GCPD. What were they discussing?
Vicky, where were you?
We're hearing reports that a number of officers are missing. And looking at the outside of the Arkham building, it seems pretty obvious that Harley...
Somehow. It's still bold to call him a boyfriend, but okay.
Where did the cops go?
Harley had him moved.
Where? You know where.
Oh, the secret.
Shut up, you idiot.
What? No one's supposed to know about it, are they? Think about it. What if someone's listening in on one of them microphone things? Or worse, Batman's listening. You want to be the one to tell Harley you screwed up?
You think Batman's here?
Could be. Who knows?
I don't know. I heard he's gone dark. You know, since Jay died.
Since he killed him, you mean?
You don't know that. Batman don't kill. Right?
I was there. Batman came walking out of that movie theater carrying the boss.
Looked pretty guilty to me.
Harley just broke down. Ain't been the same since.
I still don't think Batman killed him.
Don't matter what you think. Harley's got those cops, and she's all kinds of crazy right now. I'm just happy she's got someone else to take it out on. You know what I mean?
It's the Bat.
Ah, I didn't have enough space for it. Ugh. Two. 1, 2. There we go. I really do like how even weeks after the
Queen's
event,
thugs were talking about the missing cops. If they were here, they may have left some evidence that I can follow. That radio belonged to a cop. There may be evidence around here of where he was taken. I should set up a crime scene.
where is it? I really do like how even
This blood
the
belonged to the cop.
mooks
I should
don't
follow
really
it,
know.
see where they took him.
They don't fully know what happened, and they still don't really
Wait to get out of this place once and for all.
like the fact that they debate amongst themselves, like if Batman actually killed Joker or not, is a really nice and interesting touch that they didn't have to really do. Because like even for as much issues as the mooks rightfully have for dealing with Batman, Batman suddenly killing people, that doesn't track to them. So even some of them don't know, but some of them were there and they saw the dead body. So nobody really knows what happened in there, and the only person who really does is Batman. And it's not like he's gonna tell them and explain that to him that like he didn't kill them. He didn't kill Joker. If anything, it just helps. It helps his intimidating image, so it works in his favor, but he probably doesn't want to be known as the killer of
Guarding
Joker.
this stupid switch. Man, I thought this place was a secret. Who's gonna come in here anyway?
Batman?
Yeah, right. Ain't this thing supposed to be impossible to crack? And anyway, I heard that since Joker died, he's hardly been seen. Figure he's feeling all guilty.
Do you think he killed Joker?
Nah, not his style.
Things change. It's not like they were friends.
True. Still don't answer why we're stuck in here guarding a stupid switch for Quinn.
I like to think we're doing it so she doesn't put a bullet in our heads.
Or worse.
That's a good reason.
Oh. Wait, can't I throw...
What's the Bat doing here?
No, that's fine. Got you. Stun you. Get rid of you. Make sure I am far away. No, 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 no!
Good. I hope it hurts.
So that is something that that's something that didn't happen during the Riddler stuff. But that's also why that's why I really don't like ground takedown in this. That's something I had to learn like very early when it came to Arkham, when I was doing the Asylum stuff.
Who's gonna come in here anyway?
Batman?
Yeah, right.
Do that for speed. Okay. So,
Tell me how to get through that door, and don't waste time lying. I'll know.
Oh God, Harley gave code cards to the people she trusts most. You need 3 codes to get in. Please, I'll tell you where they are. Just don't hurt me.
I'll do my best.
Just gotta go to those three. So, specifically what happened there, or at least the best that I can assume, the one that I was picking up over here just started getting up. And because you can't ground take down somebody who's getting up, unless you can't ground take down anybody who's getting up, only while they have like the little dizzy stars above their head. But because I ultra stunned the informant, they were on the ground longer than the other two that I actually knocked down. So while they immediately got up, because I did the ground takedown, Batman snaps to whoever is the closest on the ground, which turned out to be the informant. Ground takedown is very particular, it is incredibly useful, but a very big problem is not really being able to control it too well. Which is very distinctly a city and asylum problem, because they do one very slight difference in they make one very slight difference in night, which makes dealing with grounded enemies just a lot more fun and engaging. And that's just being able to pick them up.
Dumbass cops should never have gotten themselves caught.
When an enemy is down in Arkham Knight, one of your combat options, instead of going to take them down, you drag them back up and put them in a position for a beatdown. So, like, how do I word this? Because I'm trying to describe it in a way, because I can't do...
Run Harley off the pigs and let's get the hell out of here.
Whenever you knock somebody down night, you have the option of either doing a ground takedown.
I can't afford to take him out until he gives it to me.
You have the option of doing a ground takedown. That was a mistake on my pen. I also do not have my grapnel boost, which makes getting around very annoying. So instead of just knocking an enemy down and knocking them down there, especially considering how many enemies Arkham Knight throws at you, instead of committing to that long knockdown animation, you can instead pick somebody up, drag them, move them a little bit, and then they'll be in a position where you can immediately beat them down like you stunned them once. It's a great way of allowing you to continue... It's a great way of allowing you to continue your own advantage while... They're on edge. It's a great way of allowing you to continue your offense and staying at the advantage, even in the middle of dealing with a bunch of enemies.
He's gone. We did it.
That one move is specifically the reason why I really enjoy Knight's combat a lot more. Thank you. I'm... Well, no. Coffee doesn't technically... Thankfully I have coffee right here, and I can wait for them to move. But that one combat change to... That one combat change tonight is something that makes me just... As much as I really do like City and Asylum, well, more City.
I'm sick of freezing my ass off.
What? No. As much as I like Asylum and City, I feel like Knight has the slightly better combat system because of that. Just because it doesn't feel like I need to be incredibly careful.
The code.
If I'm trying to
give me it, or get ready
if I'm
to
trying
hurt.
to take out one specific character, or avoid taking out a specific character.
Too late.
Because the Riddler informants are still in Knight. And they operate like the exact same way. You're just able to control... It feels like you're able to avoid knocking them out a lot more easier than the informants in this game. Oh, there's a symbol in the bottom left. You can see the Harley balloons. Those drove me insane the first time I dealt with them. Because because I don't think there's informants for the balloons. They're just around. And that's separate from the Harley... That's separate from the Harley the Harley things in the steel mill.
It's not freaking crazy. Those cops don't stand a chance. Batman! It's Batman!
Hi, Nolan North. Free flow also makes this very easy. 2, 3.
The code. Now.
Please don't hurt me.
While you're also in that free flow state, I believe your
One more
attacks
code,
deal
and
more
I can
damage.
break Harley Quinn's security system.
As in, the more of those critical strikes it takes less critical strikes to knock an enemy down, I believe. That's not really something I specifically paid attention to, but it always felt faster when I was in free flow. Well, because you could also do the critical strikes, and I don't know if the critical strikes do more damage or not. Where is... You're an HVT. Yeah.
How come I don't get the chance to off one of those pigs?
So I need to get rid of you guys first. That's typically why, like, I don't really struggle unless I'm doing the Iceberg Lounge. Mostly just because free flow makes dealing with a lot of things really easy, but then the free flow bonus also gives you a lot more powerful upgrades for your gadgets. So you kind of get caught in between this thing of, like, do you want to use your gadgets because they help you? Do you want to use your gadgets because, like, they're actually useful and sometimes you need them for certain enemies? But if you're in that free flow focus, then you get the upgraded version, and sometimes that upgraded version can mess up what you're actually trying to do. And then when you use those gadgets anyway, you still lose that free flow focus because taking up that buff is what makes those gadgets more powerful.
Give me the code.
Yeah, no problem. See? I'm doing what you wanted.
There was never any doubt in my mind. That's all the codes. Next up, Harley Quinn.
I also like... I didn't really notice it until this time. But he just sounds... I don't want to say more angry, but like... I don't want to say that he sounds more angry, because that doesn't sound right, but it feels like he's definitely tuning up the voice a little bit. And it's hard to tell if that's no. There's sometimes where it's hard to tell if it's him, like, actually genuinely more upset. Or... It's hard to tell if it's him being actually more upset or just him kind of holding it in a little. With Batman,
Just chill out, man. You're safe. No one knows what. It's a secret base, right? What about Batman? Where that kid he hangs out with? They're keeping a low profile since he killed Jay.
Come on, Batman. Crap he injected himself with at the asylum killed. You saw what he looked like. Not how I heard it. Then you heard wrong.
Well, I heard it from Harley. She should know. She was there.
No, she wasn't. I was outside the theater with her. Batman just came out carrying Jay.
Really?
Thing I don't get is Clayface. Joker pulled that switcheroo on the bat.
I guess sometimes you don't see what's right under your nose.
I just had a thought. What if it was Clayface that Batman carried out?
Now you're just embarrassing yourself. That's the stupidest thing I ever heard. Think this is TV or something?
Oh, but two Jokers ain't. Think what you like, man. Think there's more going on here than we know. Leave it.
Can you feel this?
Batman, he's here.
I felt that, sorry. And you felt that. This one. Oh, this is bad. Okay. Reset. Get rid of this. Someone's picking up the gun.
This is gonna hurt, Batman.
The free flow bonus for the battering is a multi-battering that'll send out 3 as opposed to you having to press 3 on its own. The explosive gel sends them further. This does a ground slam around you. The REC attacks multiple enemies. The freeze blast does... The freeze blast, what does it do? It does like an automatic cluster effect. There's an upgrade that you can get later that drops the... Oh, that's why. Remember that this wall is open. The freeze cluster effect, you can throw 1, it'll basically bounce off and get the rest of them. That is an upgrade that you can get for the mine variants that you can't get for the throwable one, but only when it's in the free flow bonus. REC hits multiple, explosive gel does more, battering you can throw 3 at once, and I think that's it. If I remember correctly, there is an achievement for... Why did I do this? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This might be too low. Oh! Oh, the game registered me as being too low for it to... Oh no, please don't do this. Please, no, don't do this. I'm gonna hope that that clears up by the time I get to a cutscene. Please, I see the line launcher. Don't do this to me.
Look around. If I don't kill you, one of my friends up there will. Go on, take a look. See those snipers? What?
So we're just gonna pretend that that didn't happen. Can I do an inverted on this? No. Come on, you're close enough, aren't you? Yes, you are. Whoops. Yeah, they fell. Completely on their own.
This is no good. He won't wake up. Show yourself, chicken. Sure, it came from over there. It came from over here. I'm.
Okay. That's also why I really like the Nice gadget.
You're safe.
I don't think so, Bat Brain. It's dead cop time. Does it hurt? Too bad.
I really like the veil and the color change. Shouldn't be touching that.
What's it doing?
Hurry up, idiot.
Come on. Don't piss off Harley.
And so that happened 2 days ago. So now we are 2 days later. We are still multiple weeks after the events of Arkham City.
Tim, what's going on? Have you found him?
Kinda.
What does that mean?
Don't worry, I think I'm close. I'll let you know.
You are mixed really high.
5 minutes with the bat. That's all I need. Payback for Joker.
He's just up there, right? What's stopping you?
Nothing, I guess.
Then do it. March in that room, climb up and teach Batman a lesson. We'll watch. Hey, I'll help you get up there.
No, I can wait. Harley's got a plan. Don't want to get in the way, do I?
Is it hard being a little chicken?
I'm not chicken. I'm just doing what I'm told.
Sounds like a chicken to me. If you fellas don't mind, I'm just gonna set over. You want a surprise.
Where's Batman?
1, 2, 3. I don't remember if I have the weapon disarm, the weapon break upgrade. He also has unique special attacks. That was the A and B one. That's the AoE one. For Batman, I believe that one he jumps up in the air and
I found it.
there's like an AoE attack that stuns enemies.
Quinn's got him trapped.
Not like a proper stun, but enough to kind of stop them for a bit.
Harley's built some kind of monument to the Joker, and it's stopping me from getting to Batman. Looking at this place, she's crazier than we thought. I'm gonna search the area and try to work out how to save him. The security panel appears to control the statue. Batman will die in there if I don't find the key. I guess I should go find Harley Quinn and ask her for it.
Quite a number of those Wonder Bots.
How does it feel? Do you think he knows he's gonna die? I hope so. I want him to know how my Joker felt.
You guys alright?
Nah, it's just full of crap.
Keep looking. There must be something here. We need money, man. Only way we're gonna get out of this crazy town.
I think by the time you're searching through a bunch of random crates for a solution, you've pretty much run out of options. We're screwed.
Don't give up. We'll find something. Maybe a weapon we can sell, or some supervillain secret stash. It happens, don't it?
No, not to us.
See if I can line this up.
If it ain't Harley losing it and sticking a gun to our heads, it'll be some other freak.
Like me? I think I'm gonna have to jump out and do it like immediately. Move! Let me see if I can do this. Oh, come on. It's so annoying. Fine, we'll do this the slow way. Yeah. Let me remember the actual way you're supposed to do that.
What are you waiting for? I don't care where you're going. I'll find you someday and kick the living crap out of you.
Because the actual smart, like, cool way that you're supposed to do that is... Whoops.
Too scared to fight us? Not surprised.
Yeah, you put a snap flash on there, moves over, detonate. Hope that was worth it, because now we only have one more for this fight section. Did you throw a brick at me?
I'm gonna rip you apart.
Uh-oh. Stairs also make combat very awkward. That was my last snap flash. Stealth boss fight. Oh, you saw me. I didn't expect that.
This way, you went this way.
Not there, Robin.
Who's screaming? I found some. No.
I need help! No!
I didn't expect that to send him over. Did...
I see what. How are you gonna use those things?
Oh, now they're shooting those down. Where'd Harley go?
Now.
She's below me. So, she's actually pretty fun with this. Yeah. Those. Okay. That's also something unique for this, where if there's a hostage in the area, the goon will... The goon will take the... Will take the hostage. They'll take the victim hostage, and you need to be able to take them out before they see you, or else you immediately fail because you're not able to save the hostage. As far as I'm aware of, this DLC was the first time that they did that, like as an actual mechanic. That wasn't just like a scripted thing. And I think that also translates over to the combat, to the challenges for this DLC too. Or at least the combat challenges in this room.
What?
Uh-oh. No, 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 no! This is also probably one of my more favorite, This is also probably one of my more favorite stealth rooms, just because of the multi-layering and Harley actually being an interesting NPC. Though I don't think we're gonna see much of her actually doing what makes her interesting. Speaking of... So there is no pattern to her kind of shooting those off. She does kind of just wander around and fire those rockets whenever and wherever she chooses. And if her...
Robin! It's Robin!
What happened to the wall?
You blew that up. Why did you blame me? That wasn't what I expected, but she will just fire those off at random. Uh-oh. Does that bring it back up or lower? Okay, up. So let's lower it. She will fire those off at random, and if there is just unfortunately one of her own men there, they don't wake up.
You let me down. Very upset.
Like, she really does just kind of fire at them. Shh. I've had her take out like an entire squad of 3 before. I still have my snap flash there. Let's see if that distracted them the right way. Oh, that didn't... That only knocked her down.
Where the hell are you?
Please be fast enough, please be fast enough. Oh, that's... weird, but okay. That's her knocked out. I have to take care of the other guys. And now, I get to do the fun thing. Oh no! Oh. No, oh no, that's a twisted arm. Yeah, this game does not like stairs. Come on, get up, do something.
Over here, I got him. He's over here.
Can I bully you into the refrigerator? No, I don't want to, because there's a hostage there.
This way. He went this way.
Actually, you still have that on that back, don't you?
What? On me.
Back up that way. Whoa. Oh, he has it on his chest.
Huh? This way. He went this way.
If she was lucky, she would only be stuck in the back rooms. That's worse.
Over here, I got him. He's over here.
Look at me. Okay, that was was a mistake. Come on, we can go bowling. Oh, there we go.
Get off me! You'll never find it, dumbass!
Really?
No! It's mine! Ugh, let me go!
Whatever you say.
Easy. Oh, because I've probably been doing it a lot. I don't think I've ever explained that. Whenever you're grappling to something, you can press the drop.
I feel dizzy.
You can press drop or B or circle, and it will stop you mid-ascent. So you can use that either to kind of slingshot yourself, or if something's happening that you want to break out of, while grappling, just also press B. It's not necessarily super useful, but it's usable in like niche situations. Stuck door there.
Well, look who it is.
Aw, you guys are
Yo,
throwing a
Robin,
party for
come
me.
back to play.
You ready for us to kick your ass?
How'd you know I'd enjoy a 1v20? So which one of you is the Ghost Rider? I'm gonna say it's you. Ugh. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So that's also... That knife takedown is also kind of why you might actually want the knife to still remain... Oh, that was quick. Well, you might want the knife to stay in combat, because that instant knife takedown works on whoever has the knife. So it doesn't need to exclusively... It doesn't need to exclusively be a non-armored enemy. So if it's somebody who has armor, then that means you can take them down instantly. If you're looking for effectiveness, that's the best way of taking out multiple enemies in a row. If you're looking for score, you want to avoid having that knife out as much as possible. Mostly because that knife takedown is very quick. And it means that you won't be able to really... You won't really be able to build up your combo. Enemies kind of need to be standing in order for you to build that combo. Like that. Instant takedown.
Batman's running out of time. I need to get him out of that thing fast.
I also think I just like playing as Robin the most because I really like his takedowns, and the staff and sound effects are just... They're really comic booky, which just kind of sells the feeling a lot more.
What kept you?
Ever heard of thank you?
What happened to the cops?
That's a no.
Guess not.
You don't need to worry about them, Bat Brain. They'll be dead soon. And so will you.
You save the cops. I'll handle the bombs.
Oh,
we're back to defusing bombs.
The workings of this bomb look familiar. I need to shut it down, then examine it. I knew it. The bombs have been built using explosives stolen from the GCPD lockup last week.
That's also
Harley
a really good
Quinn
way
hasn't
of
changed the
just
detonation
reusing an animation
frequency.
that we already used
I'll calibrate the
like
cowl
7
to
times in
locate
a
any
game.
other objects tuned into this frequency.
No, 3 of the military jammers, you use 3. Oh yeah, you're also on a timer for this.
Look out! It's Batman!
Gotta remember, no zip kick. Also, because I'm on a timer, efficiency becomes more important. This room, it would be... It was up, it was over there. Five, four, three, two, one. Also, being able to quick throw gadgets helps with this. I forgot which way this wanted me to go. This way.
Look out! It's the Bat!
I was hoping one of them might get up before that. One, two, three, four. Don't need to go this way, need to go this way. This one is... Hey, look at that, that wall is mysteriously, this way? That wall that's mysteriously fixed. That Joker Forever code feels like it might be a slight reference to Batman Forever.
Please with yourself, Bat Brain. Well, don't. It's not over. I won't let you. I've got a surprise for you. Something that would make my Joker proud. I'm here with him now. You man enough to come by.
Turn to the Joker's shrine and stop Harley Quinn. I believe this is also the end.
What? Did you think it was gonna be that easy? Well, think again, loser! You weren't expecting that, were you?
No, I kind of was. Now. So this is the one part in the game where it forces you to deal with a combat encounter where you don't get to see the actual counter icons on top of her also just shooting at you. So you do have to actually watch the enemy patterns a little. Typical rule is if one is running up to you, they will attack you in a second. So keep track of where they are. Harley's shooting there. I was a little off. invisibility. Thank you. I actually did finish my coffee, so I do have water. This actually gives me a chance to refill this.
Left me to die. Then I could have been back together with Mr. Jack.
Quiet. Where's Robin?
I thought he was with you.
It hurts, don't it?
What have you done?
Now you know how it feels.
So, did you miss me?
Where are the cops?
They're safe.
I'm done here.
Hey, kid. Is he all right?
Yeah, sure. Of course he is.
The implication of the now you know how it feels a little bit weird. Especially now that we know what happened with Jason. I don't remember if there's anything at the credits for this. Rocksteady. Sefton Hill. I wonder what they're doing. I do not remember if there's anything at the end of the credits here, but I'll still let them rock, since I think it's mostly just the same as the base game. This DLC is really short if you just kind of go through the main story. There is a bunch of stuff that you... Not really a bunch, but there's collectibles and stuff to do. There's a bunch of dialogue you can listen to. It's... And I think this was like $5 when it first came out? I think Harley Quinn's Revenge was like a $5 DLC when it first came out for this. It's still pretty lean with, like, you can kind of just go, you can kind of beeline and do the main story in like under an hour 30. Under an hour 30, doing the collectibles, even doing that's not too bad. It would take like maybe 2.5 hours if you miss something, so you have to kind of double back for it. But there's a reason why I didn't kind of play through this DLC a lot. Even though there is a lot of kind of teasy things that they eventually pay off on, but there wasn't really a lot to kind of go on when it came to the story for this. I also think the music just stopped. I think these are mostly just the same credits. Contain spoilers for the main story. But now... You know what? I might as well at least do something with each character. Where is Batman Beyond? Let me see if I can do... So these you have to unlock by doing the Riddler trophies and figuring that stuff out. You get different campaigns. There's the Black Mask campaign, and then there's the Wayne Manor campaign. The Black Mask one is unique. Joker's Carnival, Iceberg Lounge. I shut off the Iceberg Lounge before. I did the Wayne Manor one before. Batcave, Predator. You know what? I'll do Batcave Predator. And they did. And it's a great design. So that gives me a chance... So this gives me a chance to kind of talk about the challenges. Okay. So, Predator... the Riddler challenges typically come with 3 medals that you have to achieve. For the Predator ones, they are specific challenges and things you have to do in the mission before the last enemy is defeated. And combat one is typically scores that you have to hit. So this one, I have to shoot an enemy with an REC gadget and cause them to fire into the air, scaring another henchman. That means I need at least 2 nearby, and they need to at least be in a caution state. Weapon jam, use a disruptor on one henchman's gun, let him try to use it and take him down. That's useful. I could probably do that at the end. That is dependent on if I have that weapon jam upgrade. I do also like how they will directly tell you if you need a specific upgrade or not. So if you don't have it, then you don't need to worry about wasting your time with that. Stealth Predator. Don't worry, we already got rid of the Ghost Rider, so we don't need to worry about that other one. Knock down a henchman with a reverse batarang and then take him down with a silent takedown as he looks the wrong way for Batman. Boomerang batarang is actually really fun. I like that one. But Wayne Manor and Batcave were DLC ones that were added. I believe the implication... Yeah, these are Tiger Guards. This is also really funny because this is a design for the Batcave that they do not use anywhere else in the entire, in the rest of the Arkham franchise. So yeah, you have the Batwing there, you have the Batmobile there. You have the Dinosaur, which is related to a Two-Face case, if I remember. There's also just a bunch of other stuff hidden around. Let me see if I can do this, because a lot of this... The Giant Penny is missing. I believe the Giant Penny actually does make an appearance in... The Giant Penny does show up. I don't remember if it shows up in the Asylum one or the Origins one. No, not the Origins one. The Origins one is different because that one you deal with Freeze. I think the one in Night has a penny, but I can't remember. There's a gear drop pod thing in case you didn't figure out that that was the
5 intruders remaining.
If you didn't figure out that that was the Batwing.
My location.
And because this is a simulation, it is the Bat computer controlling these Tiger Guards. The implication is that they're holographic, so
Any contact?
don't mind the bones breaking, the non-existent bones breaking. Uh-oh.
Anyone got eyes on the target?
That's one. One thing I do like about the Predator challenges, at the very least, is that they do teach you kind of...
I repeat, visual on Batman.
They do teach you some useful mechanics that you don't necessarily need to know or use. But they are useful. So that means I can do one boomerang, battering.
Anyone got eyes on the target?
We're going for the long con.
Contact! Enemy device found! Contact! Enemy device found!
That's not gonna count, is it? No, it has to be while he's looking in that direction. So that's the difficult part of the Predator challenges, is that once enemies start bunching together and start moving in packs, it makes doing certain challenges a lot more difficult.
Contact.
It makes certain ones more difficult just because of how they're moving and if they bunch together. Because those two are together, so I don't need to worry about that too much. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Why?
Well, on target.
What was the challenge here? And then the last one I can mess with.
One intruder remaining.
You're annoying.
Casualty, my location. Target in sight.
Gun not working. Easy.
Simulation complete. Perimeter security reactivated. Have
And
a
even
nice day.
and even if you do the medals, you can always still go back for personal times. So you can always at least kind of do this as speed challenges. That was one as Batman. And thankfully, you can also do... Thankfully, I say. You can do all of these. And each one of these is unique. It has unique challenges for each member of the Bat family. And Catwoman. Let's do police brutality. Nightwing and Robin play the most similar to Batman, but they still have somewhat unique...
I'm lost, boys. Can anyone help a girl?
They have some unique differences, but I think it's still easy to say that Catwoman is the most unique, has the most unique playstyle. Appear out of nowhere to surprise a terrified henchman, punch an armed henchman, trip up a henchman with a whip, and then finish him off with a ground takedown. So, depending on the order, I can technically do all three of these on the last guy. Because I can show up, appear out of nowhere, terrify a henchman, punch them, and then use a whip to trip them up and then do a ground takedown. Which means the rest of these I can do however I wish.
How many ways are there to skin a cat? It won't be long to find that answer.
Catwoman's mine.
from what I've been able to keep track of and kind of notice amongst the
We own
playstyles.
Arkham City. Anyone else who wants a piece should come and see me.
Really?
Cat
No one
eats
will
the
miss it.
most.
All you've done is tell me you're here.
As in... when she jumps from perches, she jumps the furthest than others.
Come on, wake up! Damn!
And also because of her very limited kind of ability set. You have to deal with situations a lot more...
She's just playing with us. Leave him. Got more important things to be
a lot
looking
more
out for.
careful.
What's wrong? Too scared to show yourself?
Because only the bullets can be used from up here, and you get a limit of 3 caltrops, and the caltrops only activate once they step over them specifically.
Are you feeling the pressure?
So let's... She goes the furthest depending on where you're kind of aiming your camera. So if you aim... Let's drop this here. So if you're aiming pretty far,
There are plenty more fools where that came from.
you can go a pretty good distance. But getting up the purchase requires that quick time event. There's one that tripped.
Got another one down over here!
It's the cat! She's...
So now I have to appear out of nowhere and terrify him.
Please. Where'd they go?
And now we just wait.
What number rhymes with fun?
Fun.
But ends
Ends with you lying on the ground, ribs broken, desperately clawing at pockets of air.
What the? What is that thing? Looks like something Freeze would use. Please, let me go! Huh? Don't come near me!
Appear out of nowhere, surprise the terrified henchman. I think typically the best way to do that is when they're... That worked.
Get away from me! Get away!
You good, boss? You want to talk about it? That didn't count as a trap? Weird, but okay. And we just did Robin, so we can actually do Nightwing. And for Nightwing specifically, we will do the Black Mask campaign. Because the Black Mask campaign is unique in the fact that it has cutscenes. Somewhat. Oh, Nightwing also has wrist darts. Oh! Another thing, for campaigns, you can select different modifiers. You can either have ones that increase your, you can have ones that act as buffs for you, or you can have ones that act as debuffs for you. And depending on which ones you have, will increase the amount of, points that you get. Combat encounter icons will not be displayed before enemy attacks. The predator player will not be able to form a silent takedown from behind. In combat, all gadgets will be disabled, and predator detective mode will be scrambled for the entire challenge. Nightwing also doesn't speak. Shoot a henchman in the head with a wrist dart for a one-hit takedown. Use the back claw to pull an enemy through a window. Sneak up behind an enemy and knock him off with an electrical blast. So let me get up high first.
Compared with I, the Riddler. That upset you, though. You were the best I could find.
Who the hell is Nightwing?
Nightwing also has his own different HUD for this. He has wingdings. He has an Eskrima stick, which is very different and unique. He also has a bat claw and electrical blast. Not wingdings. Eskrima sticks are... Stick my hand and knock him off the walkway with an electrical blast. I can probably do that right now.
No way anyone's taking
It was too slow. Wrist darts are also good for just immediately knocking people down. However, there is a slight sway to it, so you kind of have to be a little careful. It's better when targets are standing still, but there's also still the chance that you just might miss.
The performing monkey's currently searching for you, Nightwing. We'll find and they will kill you.
Which means the closer it is easier to get certain shots, but further away could be a little bit more risky. Don't move too much, please. Just need to move with the sway for a bit. I missed.
The boss wants this place kept safe.
Got ya. So that's one. Get over here, backclaw through a window. Oh right, I can't do that.
Please don't think that that was some sort of victory over me. It wasn't.
It wasn't. I forgot that I cannot, I can't do silent takedowns. Sneak up behind an henchman and knock him off with electrical blast, back on him through. I found someone! I'm also only aware of 3 that are here. I do not know if there are more.
Wake up, man! Come on, wake up!
You'll also see that,
How's he doing this? Leave him. We've got more important things to be looking out for.
You can also see that I don't have explosive gel.
Show yourself, chicken!
1. I have to remember 2 with the green jackets. Those are the ones that
Even
do not
I
have
expected
working
more than
guns.
this. Not much more, granted. But still, more intellectual prowess than you are currently showing.
So, I need to knock one off of a way. What the
hell is going on?
What's down there? So there's actually 5. I have to keep track of that.
Where the hell did he go?
Your gun doesn't work. Use the back claw to pull a henchman through a window. So let's do...
What? I'm sure it came from over there.
So I don't know if anybody's in there, actually.
Come on, where are you?
You're looking over there. Got it. This is kind of sneak up from above. That does.
Who's screaming? Stop! Everyone! Oh no! You too?
You moved. What do we do?
How's he doing this? What's going on? Shut
These
the
things
hell
stick
up!
here?
We need to keep looking or we're all dead. It came from over here, I'm sure of it. I'm not scared of you.
So you say, as you're constantly crying. You're gonna sit there, aren't you? What? I need to pull you through the window, though. Don't do this to me. Remember, the green ones have guns that don't
Two
work.
of you down. I must confess, even my overly optimistic prediction expected you to last a little longer than this.
Okay, let's see what happens if I'm a little bit closer.
Ah,
There
sure
we
it
go.
came from over there. Over here, I got him. He's over here.
No, 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 no,
What?
no, no, no.
I see what you're doing. How are you going to use those things if they're not here?
Okay, now I have to be a lot more careful. Because I don't know if they're even shooting at those, actually.
I know what you're doing, and it ain't gonna work.
They're over to my left. Yeah, there's one. So now comes the hard part. Because now they're on really high alert, and I do not have a lot of options when it comes to dealing with them from a distance. I say before immediately knocking one out from a distance. So that was one. Tweedledee, Tweedledum, and
No one will
Tweedledummer.
miss you. All you've done is tell me you're here.
I didn't mean it came from over here. I'm sure of it. I'm sure it came from over there.
I did not mean to do that. I did not mean to do that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry. I also have to be very. I also have to be very careful considering that literally one tap and I'm dead. The green one's guns don't work, which means that the last one that I have to worry about is you. So, how do I deal with you? Naturally, the funniest possible way.
What? It came from over here.
You didn't even fall! Don't you dare run for a gun. Come here. Okay, those should be safe now, but I am not going to risk that.
Not another. Oh God, we got another guy down over here.
Where is... There you are.
Huh?
You don't see me. See? Well, now you're two. Now I can make this work. 3, 2, 1, Geronimo! Uh-oh. Please.
Huh? Don't hurt me!
Too late. And there's your cutscene. Oh, for campaigns, you also specifically get a very limited number of retries. You get 3 specific retries, so it is just worth taking more time if you just don't want to die. And the more that you also... Typically, at a certain point, they want you to take up the modifiers, so they will force you to select which ones. So you kind of get to choose between which one, between which missions that you get to, that you want to use. This one is also partly unique because this is the only side-scrolling combat challenge in the game. Because it is also the only side-scrolling challenge, it makes explaining what's going on a lot more difficult. Just because of, you can really just tell that the combat system wasn't really meant to be 2D, but If you're gonna flex, might as well as make it count. It is also... Ooh. It's also a very interesting design choice that they decided to have the camera outside of the train. Like, the camera is very distinctly on the outside of the train through the other windows. So as long as they have some stuff passing in the foreground, as long as the background keeps moving, it still looks good. The unique dynamic entry. Come on. Sometimes when you go for a stun, you can also get hit. You can get hit by an enemy attack if the stun animation takes too long to hit them or is in the middle of hitting somebody else. And sometimes you also miss your gadgets. And sometimes you miss them again. I also think Nightwing has the... I think Nightwing has the furthest on the ground evade. Like the double tap. I think he goes the furthest in comparison to Batman and Robin. Abramovich. As well as the one time he fights Sionis. Beat it up. And that is the Black Mass campaign. So I did one for Batman, I did one for Catwoman, I did one for Nightwing. Now I get to do one of my favorite ones for Robin. Joker's Carnival. Joker's Carnival is an interesting spin on the Iceberg Lounge, which is Iceberg Lounge is endless.
Enough to come here and pick a fight.
Joker's Carnival is score-based. Fill the meter by fighting enemies, then bank at any time to collect the points you've built up and raise your score. As the meter raises higher, the rewards are greater, but there are also the risk. The higher your score, earn the highest score before you can before time runs out. It'll be easier to explain once in here.
Oh, shouldn't this kid be in school? No? Alright then, it's Robin!
Joker also has unique lines for each character. So you start off with 3 minutes. And you also start off at level 1. That is also my favorite counter in the entire game.
Did that surprise anyone?
No, that is my second favorite counter. So Joker has a voice line anytime that you level up. You can bank anytime by pressing right bumper.
Ooh, level talk him away from the fist, boy!
So, because this also wants you to be efficient and means being faster is better.
This is not going my way. Hey, it's slice and dice time.
This is also a good way of just getting every enemy type into game, because you're dealing with ninjas. One, two.
What are you trying to do down there? Put them in hospital?
That is my favorite counter in the game.
Weapons? It's there? But this is supposed to be a fair. I think it's time I got my hat.
So if you do get a 100 streak, Joker jumps into the fight. It is not at a specific. It's not at a specific score point. 2, 3, 4. Also, getting hit once causes the score to completely reset. You're about to see a lot of really old habits come back.
Happening tonight in Joker's Funhouse.
So at 100, Joker will come in. However, you still want to keep going and build it up faster so that you can get higher for the higher point cash out. If you don't get the higher point cash out, chances are you're not going to get that get the 3 medals. This is where I learned a lot of my free flow stuff.
Ready for more?
Because you kind of need to be very efficient.
Are you guys getting as bored of this as I am?
In order to build up your score
Someone's on a roll here.
and get rid of them.
Did I hear someone ask for mystical ninja assassins?
We are gonna hurt you.
Level 4. Now, who's left all the dangerous-looking weapons there?
So, I saw that. So that thing about the...
Do you want me to come in there? Okay.
That thing about the ninjas dodging your attack on... The ninjas dodging your attack once, not messing up your combo is very important for this. Abramovich spawns here. So I already have one. That is still before I cash anything in. Move. You also have to get very used to seeing the Abramovich animations. There's a cash out, so that's fine. You have to get used to seeing the Abramovich animations because you... you can't counter them. Also, things that you're usually invincible for, you're not invincible for when it comes to an Abramovich. Or the invincibility window is very tight, which means he can kind of meter you through it. Which means that by the time that you would be out of the animation, he will hit you with something. Because he's already in the middle of something. That's why I'm being very particular with how I deal with him.
Look
Oh no. I've never seen him stuck there before. He will also interrupt a lot of things that require a lot of time and focus. I hope he gets out the next time I open up that gate. Because, I kinda need him for points. Also, that is real Joker. As you can see, he has bones. Which is a sentence, I guess. Oh, he is not getting out of there.
Arkham City's gonna be your grave.
Grab you. Round and round we go. the wind-up for the animation was so long.
We're gonna
Unless I start cashing out... Unless I become very particular about when I cash out, I don't think I'm going to be able to pick up 3 medals. Not in 30 seconds. That enemy just spawned behind me. Oh, they're just spawning in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because reminder, every time you cash out, you also get more time. Oh, now you're in here. 1, 2, 3. Free flow also makes free flow makes doing the knife takedowns a little bit more difficult, at least for me, because I'm used to a certain pace. So when everything's kind of slowed down, when things slow down, it kind of just makes it like playing Guitar Hero or something, or a rhythm game on easy, where you think, oh, it would be easier, right? No, because it is slower, it throws everything off. Please be a knockout. Yes. I messed up. I'm not gonna get this.
gonna hurt you, freak.
Yeah, level 1 doesn't give you any more time.
He won? Him? I am very disappointed, boys.
You also get bonuses for gadget variation and such. So I got real close. I've never seen a Titan get stuck there. A lot of first happening in this stream for a game that I've been playing for over a decade.
To be dead corner tonight. It's Nightwing.
So now I can actually show off the combat a little bit better with this.
We're gonna leave.
Wing ding.
Oh, ready for more? Level 2. This is getting exciting.
The
Nightwing.
also, the additional characters don't have the upgraded free flow gadget use, which means that you're able to use them a lot more liberally, which actually ends up making some of the DLC characters better for certain things in Batman. Mostly if you're going for gadget variation, or just don't want to be bothered.
Level 4? Now, who's left all those dangerous-looking weapons there?
2, 3.
Do you want me to come in there? Well, okay. Okay, when enemies get bunched up like that, it makes things very difficult because you can't isolate the one that you're trying to deal with, and it makes it a lot more difficult to see and deal with whatever is coming your way. How can you beat me? It also makes it
Kill you.
difficult for the game to know what you want to do sometimes. Ah! That's also why you don't want to counter if you're near Abramovich. You don't want to counter when you're by an Abramovich because if they're swinging, you're not actually invulnerable when you're countering. It's just more so that the enemies kind of don't do anything when you are. So the enemies create a safe spot for you, but for an Abramovich, that safe spot doesn't exist and they'll attack regardless. They have a long lineup, and if they're just attacking, you can get hit out of it.
Are you guys getting as bored of this as I am?
Like you saw how those counter icons just disappeared when I was at the end of that beatdown? That's
Let's stop this here.
I assume that is something that they put in knowingly so that it would stop you from being interrupted too much.
Hey, level 4.
2, 3.
Weapons? We're gonna tear you apart. It's supposed to be a fair fight.
I was a little slow on that.
I think it's time I got my hands dirty.
You're also going to see me be a little bit... You're going to see me a little bit more slow in terms of responding to... certain things. Either because I'm waiting for an enemy to move, or I'm trying to deal with something. I got very lucky there. Certain counters take so long that countering by an Abramovich just is not worth doing. Because you would just get hit and then you'll drop your entire combo. There we go. Okay, now we can deal with things. Whenever the Titan spawns, that means you're at your max. Which means the second that he spawns, you're free to kind of cash out the points. And since that gives you 75 seconds, that gives you a lot of free time if you mess up in any way. Because now I have 2 minutes on the clock, and I just need to get 300,000 points. Which is more than enough time to get back up to max level. Joker also isn't too annoying to deal with. He just gets up a lot. If you do want to get rid of him completely, then you just beat him down. Though he's not too bad. He is just kind of fun to deal with, though. I like that the iceberg lit. Okay. AoE.
You're gonna die, you know.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So I did that to avoid getting hit by the Abramovich. Not the Abramovich, the Titan's throw. That's also probably my favorite Titan takedown in the entire game. If you finish certain attacks while enemies are in their attack animation, they will just kind of be forced to whiff it. So you really have to be able to make the call between if committing to a hit is worth it, waiting for a counter, or going for something else. Right now I'm in a very dangerous spot.
Look at you. How can you be?
Like I almost got hit because of that counter. Almost got hit again. I missed. No.
Kill you. So strong. You're not so strong.
You learn very quickly how powerful evade dodges are when you're kind of doing this for score and time. It also means that beatdowns are incredibly powerful because they can raise your score very quickly. There we go. Could have been more.
How did he win? Did you idiots not even try to beat him?
I could have aimed higher. I could have gotten a lot higher if I didn't get stopped like at what? That was like level 5 or something? The carnival challenge is mostly about learning how to manage enemies. I think I kind of...
To Joker's House of Fun!
I kind of like it as a final exam more than the Batcave stuff in the Iceberg Lounge.
It's Catwoman!
I promise he has a lot more interesting actual lines to say.
Does someone need a doctor? What are you trying to do down there?
So now we try Catwoman.
Level 2. Are you guys getting as bored of this as I am?
I
Go
missed.
easy on them. Level 3, let's stop this here.
Thankfully the combo...
It's slice. Try and keep away from You're gonna die.
Thankfully the score chain only resets after getting hit. So even if you drop your combo, so long as you don't get hit, you'll be fine.
Weapons? In there? But this is supposed to be a fair fight!
In very specific situations like this, Catwoman's caltrops are probably better than any of the explosive gels or a lot of the other
To Joker's House of Fun!
I guess, stall specials? Or stall moves?
It looks like the kitty cat has come to show just how many lives she has left.
You don't stand a chance against us.
There's one against Robin that I wanna find one of these kind of fish for.
Ready for more?
But I'll do that after I do Batman's.
my way. Hey, did I hear someone ask for mystical ninja assassin? Level 4? Weapons? In there? But this is supposed to be a fair fight! Do you want me to come in there?
Yes.
Well, okay.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Abramovich spawn. Joker's going for the gun. Spend that quick. Titan spawn. I didn't dodge fast
You're
enough.
not getting out of here, Catwoman.
That was the exact thing I was talking about with the Abramovich.
The last thing you said.
Oh, this is going grisly. Oh, this is going real bad. Gross. I saw the animation, but I didn't know if the thing canceled. She doesn't have a ride. That's right. Which means the way she has to deal with this is different.
City's where you're gonna go.
Yeah, I'm gonna restart that just because that was very annoying. I forgot that she doesn't ride the Titans. She just kind of hits them and they do their own thing.
Joker's Funhouse.
Which means you have to play this a little bit differently. I forgot.
Yeah,
You make sure this hurts you.
My bare minimum requirement is a 2 metal
City's where you're gonna die.
for personal accountability.
Go easy on them.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Does someone need a It's slice and dice time.
Ha! The furthest side of that hook.
Dead corner tonight. Ooh, Catwoman. Yeah.
I like the outfit, Cat. Take it off.
Big deal. Anyone could.
We can have some.
Oh, boo. Level 2.
You're gonna be mine.
Ooh. Go easy on them.
2, 3, 4.
But can you deal with ninjas?
I knew he was spawning soon. The hardest part of this is dealing with enemies that are constantly spawning, not knowing which ones are going to be shields or which ones are going to be the batons. Because those ones require very specific batons, armor, and corridors.
Ready for more?
Because you need to deal with them in a very specific way, but you can't really be all too picky since you need to be fast. So you need to have good visibility, remember who you knocked down, what order they knocked down, keep track of your own score because that dictates who spawns. There's the armor one on my left.
Level 4. Oh no! Someone's left some dangerous weapons in there.
That was dangerous.
Oh, you asked for this. Just remember it when I pick your do-gooder behind.
Sometimes, also, enemies, when they swing really wide. The kind of magnet thing that you have sometimes, they will also sometimes inexplicably have.
Look at you. How can you be...
Which makes gauging distance very difficult, as well as figuring out if you should counter or not.
So strong. I'd kill you with one hand. Kill you.
There we go. What? That's fine.
We are gonna hurt you.
And he immediately swings towards me anyway. Huh? Oh.
This is where you're gonna die.
That was a knife attack, a normal attack, and then a Titan attack.
Beg me to stop, Catwoman.
Okay, we're good.
Your mommy won't know
I got to the
who you
next
are.
level. Get rid of you.
This knife is going in your face.
1, 2, 3. One, 2, 3, 4. Knife takedown also works on hard, but you don't see the indicator, so good luck. It is still very fun and rewarding when you get it right, though. Another. This is getting a little bit much. I do like Kat at the very least when it comes to dealing with the Abramoviches, because typically her counters are a lot faster. Because it means I'm able to do that. I'm able to do them and still respond. Like this. I messed up. And then Abramovich also jumps. Uh-oh. Okay. Let's see if we can hit 15. Drop the body. Try to hit me with the Y I oughta.
We'll kill you.
2, 3. I saw you. There's also... There's also a little bit precarious when dealing with so many enemies next to each other. Because sometimes, despite your best efforts, you will target the wrong enemy. And in the worst cases... In the worst cases, it drops your combo. No, in worst cases, you die. Worst cases, you die. Bad cases, it drops your combo. In something like this, one basically leads you to wanting the other. Also, when there are multi-counters, you have to press the number of counters that are there, else you fail the input. So that second one that was winding up, I almost got hit by that because I didn't register that I had to press that other one again.
You're gonna bleed.
Explosion chamber for you. Better. Two, three, four, five. You're special.
You let her win? Boo!
Not so bad. And let's do Batman's, just to round things out. And then we can fish for the Robin intro later. Well, after this.
Who's come here to fight tonight? It's Batman.
Give me something more than that, come on. Stop just giving me names.
To Joker's House of Fun. It's Batman.
You're doing this to spite me?
Happening tonight in Joker's Funhouse. It's the Dark Knight detective himself, Batman.
Good
Let's
enough.
see how they get on.
This is where you're gonna die.
I also specifically like the Batman Beyond outfit, not because of any specific reasons.
What are you
Mostly because it
trying to
gets
do
rid of the
down
cape,
there? Put them in hospital?
which just makes it a lot
Level
easier
2.
to see what's going on.
Are you guys getting as bored of this as I am?
This is one of those like esports pay-to-win skins where it has a very minor advantage because something that's usually on the model isn't there.
You, Batman.
It's slice and dice time. Level 4. Someone call the hospital. Oh, you assholes. Just remember that when I kick your do-gooder behind. Does someone need a doctor down there?
I hate pressing for the counter, and then they're too far to actually counter. Those guys with the stun batons also like to lunge a lot, which makes them very annoying to deal with. Abramovich. One. Miss. Oh, that was one tap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
This'll be easy.
8. Stun. Stop. 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 There we go. I do need water. I need to figure out when I can drink that though. Actually, I know when I can do that. Yeah, I saw that coming. You can make this work though.
You're good.
2, 3. This is good enough time as any. Shockwave. Water break over.
We'll kill you, Bat Freak.
Stop.
I'll kill you, Bat Freak.
Leave me in this card alone. That includes you. Okay. Abramovich.
What are you gonna do, Batman?
because it has 30 Abramoviches, that means it's really easy to keep the combo going for a bit. And then you charge to send him away. The slowdown on the stun animation got me. One, two, three. Now we're still in this. Next one should be a knockdown. I missed. Seconds in a dream. Seconds in a dream. I hate that it's... So one of the worst things that can happen to you when you're beating down an enemy with armor is somebody with a shield tries to attack you. Because the very specific way of dealing with the enemies with the shield is to stun them. No, I don't think this one's happening. But you can't stun them when you're in the middle of a beatdown, so your first response has to be a dodge. But you have to be very specific about where you dodge, or else it is not going to work. There's many edge case scenarios that you kind of just have to account for when dealing with many different enemies at the same time.
How did he win? Did you idiots not even try to beat him?
Alright, now we can fish for the Robin one. We can fish for the Robin one, do one last one, and then I'll probably wrap up for that.
Happening tonight in Joker's Funhouse.
Let's make sure to drink.
What? Didn't I kill you already? No? Well, there's always time, right? Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Robin!
So that was actually the specific one that I was fishing, that I wanted to fish for. So this doesn't, like, that line alone implies, like, he did run into Jason. This is post Red Hood, or at least this is post killing Jet.
Level 2.
Death in a Family.
Exciting. Go easy on them. Level 3, let's stop this here. Did I hear someone ask for mystical ninja assassin?
I didn't see you. I saw you at the peak of that.
To be dead corner
I couldn't
tonight.
tell if she was just moving her arm or not.
Didn't I kill you already?
Oh, and I got that
No?
twice.
Well, there's always time, right? Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Robin!
My nose is also itchy, which is making this very difficult. I'm like scratching my nose in between my counters.
Big deal.
Arkham City's gonna be your grave.
Someone call up. Ooh, level 2. This is getting exciting. Keep away from the fist, boy.
1, 2, 3,
You're
4,
supposed to be the
5,
It's
6,
nice and
7, 8,
nice
9,
time.
10, 11, 12. Get rid of you ASAP. Specifically turning the camera away from anybody that could be attacking me.
Level 4. Now, who's left all those dangerous-looking weapons there? It's time for me.
I'm not 100% sure, but I believe enemies who are outside of your line of vision, or outside your field of vision, cannot... They can't attack you unless they have a gun. Which means you're not going to see a counter icon unless they are right there. That was very close.
Why won't you die?
Yeah, no, this is extremely unideal.
This is where you're gonna die.
Huh? I didn't know that they could do that shockwave just on their own. I have never seen them use that shockwave on their own.
You're gonna beg us to stop. Die, freak.
Like, yeah, they could use the chart, but I never... Lots of firsts. I saw that swing, don't worry. I see you. 1, 2, 3. Get you to all the way to the other side. Bounce off. 2, 3, 1. Would look cool if I wasn't stuck in a wall. I do not know what happened there. I don't know why that henchman went flying. Especially considering I kind of needed them to be there. I also really... being that close to walls and being that close to so many other enemies really messes up, it can really mess you up. Just because of how many things are overlapping and where you're moving based off the counters. Like how the person I was just beating down got moved by the 2 guys I knocked back off that counter. I should not have been able to hit him. I am constantly scratching my nose. Corridor next to Stumbaton is probably one of the worst combos. Mostly because... oh my god. Because Corridor you want to stun. You need... Corridor you need to stun in order to do an aerial attack to knock them down. stun baton, you want to jump over because you need to hit them from behind. I knew it. I knew that was going to hit me.
Not happy, boys. It's like you didn't even try to hurt it.
My nose. Corridor next to Corridor next to the stun baton really sucks. Because Corridor you need to stun and then you do an aerial assault to get them. You need to do an aerial assault in order to get rid of the guys with the car doors, or at least to knock them onto the ground. If there's somebody with the stun baton next to them, you can't attack them from the front, and I don't think you can stun them either. So if your stun hits them, like, directly head on, you'll get hit by the shock baton and you won't be able to, your combo will drop. So those two enemies next together is the worst combo to deal with, unless you have gadgets and you're able to kind of get them to separate. Which is very difficult with Batman, because if you're in free flow, then using a gadget to get them to separate means you lose your free flow status. And when you have to be very meticulous about who you're taking out and in which order, and which things you kind of need to prioritize, I think that individual situation is probably the worst to have to try to micromanage. Though, an answer to that would be, just do the disarm takedown. In which case, congratulations, you're now doing a 50-50 between either getting rid of the car door forever or getting rid of the shock baton. And getting rid of one of those is a lot worse than the other, because one, you cannot attack in a direction at all. The other one, you can at least stun. And your stun does have like a wide enough range where you're able to hit multiple enemies with a single stun. So armored. Your stun typically has enough range where you can hit multiple enemies if they're right next to each other. But sometimes it's not. You can really tell that the development team liked Panic at the Disco. Maybe that's why I like this color scheme a lot. Because how is she in the base game? If I have the... I don't have the trophy for her there. I don't have the trophy for her in the base game. Also, the Thugs had a unique outfit. Predominantly the black and red. And she even did that for a couple of the Titans. More games need to bring back model viewers. I don't think I got the tapes that I wanted for that. But I think that's it. Yeah, there's the Harley balloons. That was the thing that messed me up in percentage. There's the Riddler challenges, Riddler campaigns, haha. Getting all of those ranked medals, all those campaign medals. Oh, that was a fun time. Different side missions. I'm also certain that you probably noticed by now that every time you switch into menus during certain menus, it'll progress the back screen a little bit further. Some of it is time-based, other ones are just going through menus. And it is fixed until the throw. Throw changes who you see at the end. Oh, there it is. So the little bit of the black on the left, a little bit of the black on the left, typically blonde, and then the red on the right. Not the concept art. And then all black, no blonde, but the red is still there on the right. I don't know, I think I just really like this color scheme. On paper, it just seems like an inverse of her normal colors, but there's enough there for it to be kind of interesting. Okay. That is almost 3 hours. Wow. Didn't expect to go for that long. Yeah, I think that's it for this for a while, unless I do, unless I decide to do New Game Plus, like, a bit later, but that'll be, that'll probably be something for way later. So yeah, that's, I don't know why the music got louder when I got out of the menu. But yeah, that's probably it for right now. Thank you for spending time with me. I hope you enjoyed yourselves. I don't know if I'm gonna stream tomorrow, because I'm probably gonna need my voice on Wednesday, and depending on Wednesday, I don't know if I'll be able to stream either that day, probably not. Maybe Thursday? If I do stream Wednesday, it'll probably be a quiet stream. Not as talkative as, definitely not as talkative as, at least today. One more sip of water. Okay. Yeah, so that's it. Thank you for spending time with me. I hope you enjoyed yourselves. Yeah, I like this game a lot. If you couldn't tell by the save file going back to 2017. And then the, like, I think I 100% did this game on 360 like twice. I remember doing that like as the DLC and stuff was coming out too. Time is an illusion anyway. Speaking of time, I hope you have a good night. Is that really the best that I have?